Just one night, all we got. Just one night, all we got. Just one night, all we got. Just one. Hey everyone, welcome to Grace and Aaron's Crash Course video. In The Great Gatsby, F. Scott Fitzgerald purposely chooses specific weather conditions in order to emphasize the heightened or dulled emotions of the characters and mood of the novel. Gatsby, pale as death, with his hands plunged like weights in his coat pocket, was standing in a puddle of water, glaring tragically into my eyes.
Aware that the fate of his dream with Daisy lay ahead of him, the rain perfectly sets the tone for this scene. The use of the words such as plunged, pale, and tragically, coupled with the rain puddle Gatsby is standing on, create a dull and nervous atmosphere. Rain also foreshadows the trouble to come within Gatsby and Daisy's relationship. Lastly, rain is used throughout the story as a reoccurring weather pattern to symbolize both sadness and anxiety.
The rain was still falling, but the darkness had parted in the west, and there was a pink and golden billow of foamy clouds above the sea.
The parting of rain to sun shows how Gatsby's fear and worry over a possible future with Daisy was fading away into hope. The nervousness prior to reuniting Gatsby and Daisy disappears with the rain and turns into a brighter possibility for their future together. The warm colors of pink and gold highlight Gatsby's hopeful and positive overlook on his future with Daisy. The sunset represents the profound hour of human changes, which also applies to Gatsby as his emotions are changing from worry to excitement as he feels his dreams coming to fruition. Fitzgerald's use of connecting the sunset with change helps the reader to better understand and realize the change in Gatsby's emotions.
Outside, the wind was loud, and there was a faint flow of thunder along the sound. It was an hour of profound human changes, and excitement was generating on the air.
The return of the clouds and the coming of thunder is an ominous foreshadowing tool used by Fitzgerald. The thunder and wind symbolize a storm brewing due to the relationship between Gatsby and Daisy being brought back from the past. The profound human changes Fitzgerald speaks of brings the story in a more quickening and excited pace than it has ever been. By having the thunder and wind come after the sunset, it emphasizes their gloomy future.
The room was large and stifling, and though it was already 4 o'clock, opening the windows admitted only a gust of hot shrubbery from the park.
Fitzgerald writes this line on the hottest day of the summer. Hottest portrays the rising climax of tensions between lovers. Similarly, the emphasis of the stifling heat just before the argument pertains to the emotions of the room and how those within it felt stifled and hot-headed due to the mounting aggression. Therefore, this causes Tom to reveal truths about Gatsby's past and Daisy to admit she can't deny her past with Tom. These actions alter their relationships as Daisy slips further from Gatsby's grasp.
Once he stopped and shifted a little, and the chauffeur asked him if he needed help, but he shook his head and in a moment disappeared among the yellowing trees.
The warm summer, filled with vibrant gardens, fell away to the dark, cool fall. Gatsby fell away to his death as well. The change in seasons from summer to fall, with the imagery of yellowing trees, represents the lost hope of the summer and the death of Gatsby and Daisy's relationship.
Fall sets the despair mood for Gatsby's death, along with the end to the novel's message. Specifically, the novel's message points towards the death of the true American dream, causing a rise in materialism and self-absorption seen in the 1920s.
Hope you enjoyed our crash course, and thanks for watching.